Alright, and welcome to another video on the channel. Please give us a like and a share and a subscribe if you're new. But a little bit pissed off really. Just want to jump on and just to give you an update of what's been happening at the club this morning. So, as been reported in the media over the last few weeks, if you like, Tony Mowbray has kind of confirmed that it's highly likely that Alex Pritchard is going to be leaving the club before the transfer window closes, along with trying to force out Danny Batth and Lyndon Gooch being told his contract's not going to be renewed. So, basically what the fuck is going on at the club at the minute? I don't know, I've got no words. For Pritchard, he gives us something what we haven't got. He's got the experience, it's what we need at this moment in time. When he came on against Preston at the weekend, he gave us something different. We got on the ball more and we started to create a few more chances, and to lose that, I just think it's absolutely crazy, an absolutely crazy decision. I don't know what Speakman's thinking of. Is he trying to save a wage by getting rid of these three players, save three wages, and then get somebody else in? But no doubt the three players to replace him with will be three young kids. If you look at the team on Saturday, really sadly lacking experience. We had probably in the actual whole team championship experience. Luke O'Nine's got that, Roberts has got that, Dan Neil played it last season, and Roberts and Bradley Dack. But apart from that, we're just young and inexperienced, and it's shown in the games. And when we've got the likes of Emir who need that experience around them to help them, we're not going to have that. I just think it's an absolutely crazy decision. Danny Batth as well, gone from player of the season last season to now being sat on the bench and being forced out of the club. Rumours of there being a bit of a heated moment between him and Tony Mowbray during the week as to why he's not being picked and why he's not being played. Well, it's quite simple, Danny. You're being forced out of the club by Christian Speakman. He's probably told Tony Mowbray not to pick you, and to force you out. You don't go from being player of the season to suddenly being out of favour the season after, when nothing's changed. It's I don't know. I'd love to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. But for me, that's all the expectation and optimism from the end of last season after the fantastic season we had seems to be just eroding very quickly. I know our people will complain and it'll get on and say overreacting and there's still 2 weeks to go before the window shuts, blah blah. But for me, it's just a shit show at the moment, an absolute shit show. The rumours of the players coming on loan, that's all gone quiet. Apparently there's somebody coming today, but from what I've heard, it's looking like this young kid from Fulham, this Stansfield, I think it is. Another young kid, unproven. And I played some games, I think, at League One last season, but it's not what we need. We need proven quality players. The rumours of Emmanuel Dennis coming in from Nottingham Forest, apparently the wages are an issue. Again, more reflection on the ownership and the current regime not prepared to pay the wages you have to pay if you want to move on and you want to progress in this league. Now, we know the effects of overachieving last season has probably hindered them in somewhat. If we'd finished 5th from bottom, then the expectation for this season would just to be better that again. But because we had that fantastic season last season, we overachieved. Now the expectation is to kick on, spend a bit of money and push on for promotion, and the club are not prepared to do that. It's quite obvious. Tony Mowbray's come out and said there's not a great deal of money to spend. Player wages, when you try and get these players on, the clubs then suddenly add little bits on here and there, and we're not prepared to play them type of games. So, let me know what you think. But I think that you have to draw a line somewhere, and you have to sometimes just roll with it and take the gamble. I'm not saying spend millions of pounds, but I'm just saying it's sometimes you have to take a calculated risk and pay the money to get some experience in. I mean, Dennis would have been a great signing for me. I think he did well in the championship last time he was in there. So I think it was Watford he played for. Those type of players are what we need, and these young lads on the side need some experience around them. Danny Batth would be a perfect example, like he proved last season, in the centre of defence, speaking to all these young lads. He was captain as well for a long part of the season. and he's a big miss. He's massively missed. We're conceding goals for fun. You know, 2 against Ipswich, 2 against Preston, a goal against Crewe in the Carabao Cup. And if we get beat off Rotherham at the weekend, I really can't say that being the end of Tony Mowbray. I hope I'm wrong, you know, because Tony Mowbray is the man for the job, and he's the man to lead us forward, but he's been shafted, like I said on my previous video about him being made the scapegoat. So let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, would you keep Pritchard? Would you keep Danny Batth? Would you keep Lyndon Gooch? Is it a crazy decision, or do you think it's the right step moving forward to fit in with the model? You know, some of you out there will think that, I'm guessing, but the majority of fans I've spoke to are against losing the experience of Pritch, Gooch and Bat. But let me know what you think. Give the match preview a video for Rotherham a watch if you don't mind. Give it a like as well. Like I say, like and share to the like, share and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Trying to get to 1,000 now, that's a new milestone. But until the match review video, obviously if something else happens, I'll jump on and do a little bit of a short if this loan signing does come in. But until the next one, thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.